guys, welcome to episode 70 of Two Girls Chirping. I'm Lauren.
I'm Abby.
And today we are talking about...
the rookies. We're doing a little rookie check-in, Calder running check-in.
Kind of like, what is it called when, oh my God, when like Love Island, a reunion. A reunion. A year from today or whatever.
It's like Gilmore Girls.
No, not a year in the life. That was absolute
horrible.
Carnage.
They should have just done nothing.
I know, and they got that cast back just to
make me hate them.
Speaking of hating, my silly goose of the week.
Oh, we're diving right into it.
You said we got a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about.
You've got a lot of errands to run. I got a lot of studying to do.
Yeah, we got a lot today.
Today's theme, a lot. Oh no, I didn't remember to put the rest of my rings on. Oh well, we shall persevere.
You can go put them on if you want.
No, I'm already comfortable. Silly goose of the week, Matthew Kafuck.
No. He fucked around and found out.
This is basically a hate list. This is a hate list this is a list of everyone who has fucked him up today with like sprinkled in other nonsense, okay? And by today I mean this week.
Okay.
Starting off from the top, we have the Canes. His first game back after the White House of it all. After he literally, never mind, that was going to be too crass. And you know what? Just fuck those guys. And the Canes did. They beat them 9-1.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they freaking did. It was fantastic.
It's a haha kick rocks.
I actually love so much that the Panthers are not having a great season.
They don't deserve
Aren't
to.
they last in their division right now?
I don't know. They're on my I don't watch list. I just like Brad Marchand. I like a lot of the players individually.
They're second to last. So both Kachuk brothers play in the Atlantic Division, and they're the last two teams in the division.
They deserve to be.
Yeah.
Also, my notes, you've probably been around long enough to know it's going to go a little bit of everywhere. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just stream of consciousness. The Capitals had their first PWHL takeover tour.
That's the first note on my list to talk about.
The Victoire versus the Sirens. And there was a fight.
It was such a good game.
It
was so good. They were so messy, but like in such... Whoever says women's hockey isn't physical...
They had a line brawl.
Brawl's a bit of an extreme term, but like that was a very physical game. That nobody dropped gloves.
A brawl is a group activity. A fight is an individual activity.
Group activity. And no, it was great.
Everyone was watching or involved in that brawl. So
no, it was fantastic.
That's my criteria.
The refs contributed arguably more than the players did.
Yeah.
The way they were yeeting people around.
They were just slinging bodies around. I was like, it is not that serious.
It was great.
Okay.
It was fantastic.
We love to see it.
Yeah.
Matt Boldy.
I didn't know if you had more on that game. I was just going to say that game also broke the U.S. attendance record for PWHL games with 17,228 people in attendance for that game, which is insane. For reference, the Capital One Arena holds roughly 18,000. And so it was was
packed.
They almost sold out the arena, which is insane.
That was much lower on my list. I was like, wait, I know. That's what I mean when I say my list goes all over. Yeah. I don't organize it.
And the Sirens won 2-1.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Which is... No, they're having a pretty banger season, actually.
The Sirens are dominating the takeover tours.
Yeah. They're taking over the PWHL,
I'm
I dare say.
pretty sure, which is so funny, because they are just, like, statistically not one of the best teams in previous seasons.
They're having a great season,
And I want to say they've won every single takeover tour game they've played.
That sounds right, but I'm not...
Don't hold me to that.
I'm not a known historian. Matt Boldy. He's injured.
Oh, God.
Another one bites the dust in the Wild. Their IR is starting to look like the Habs IR list. He's got a lower body injury.
The Habs double IR duo.
They're long-term IR kings. They came back. Yeah, they're active back together. Kirby Doc. He said, well, shoot, if Caden's going, I got to go with him. Where you go, I go. But I will not buzz cut.
When you... God, that's... Southern Baptist strong.
That is so Southern Baptist. Not Southern Baptist at all. Desharnais leveled Matthew Tkachuk.
I did see that as well. Fantastic.
In his actual first game back. So I had already talked about how the Canes destroyed them their first game after the White House of it all, where Matthew Tkachuk literally... never mind.
Yeah.
And then Desharnais freaking rocked his shit.
That was versus
I said
Sharks,
he
right?
Tkachucked around and found out, which is what you had said earlier. And for that, thank you.
It's the Sharks, right?
It is the Sharks.
There's also in that game
That's my next note.
Yeah, a
You can talk
goalie
about
fight. A goalie fight. I don't have any extra notes on it. There was some stat about like it's the first goalie fight in like 17 seasons or something, but that doesn't feel right to me.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time coming, yeah.
It's you and me dropping our gloves.
So basically what happened, we were pushing, we were shoving, we were fighting, whatever. The goalies, Bob Roski said, Alex, you game, Ned, if you will, because that's what the Sharks call him. Ned, you game? Ned said, sure, why not? So Bobber came zooming in. He came zooming, he did a little head nod just to make sure he had consent.
He did come out of nowhere.
And you would have thought with the speed advantage he had and the fact that he's a Panther that he was going to hold his own. But he got held. Ned put him down. And it was beautiful to see. And then the Sharks won. Yeah. So let's see. We've got the Canes beat them.
The Sharks
beat them. The Bruins beat them this week. All of my allies were beating them. Fuck those guys.
I've actually got to go.
They lost 4-1. But shout out to Ned. That's my goalie. He already had aura. I mean, he's an established goalie at this point, but that was just beautiful to see. I love a goalie who can fight.
I love a goalie who's not afraid to fight.
That's Bobbert.
It reminded me, there was another game the Ducks were playing where he also skated to the red line and was tapping his stick like, you want to go?
Bobrovsky and Swayman, they want all of the smoke.
Swayman
they want to instigate because they want to be allowed to fight so freaking bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I want to fight?
Who?
Josh Sanderson. Do you know who that is?
Name sounds familiar, but I don't know what he did.
He plays for the Senators, and
That's enough.
He did something that I just fundamentally dislike in a team. So their goalie has not been, it's the Sens. They don't ever really have a great season. Their goalie's been in a slump for a nice way to say it. But they lost a game again. And he was asked about how he thought his goalie, whose name I can't pronounce, I'm not going to try to, did. And he said, you got to have more than 10 saves to win a game, which I think is really shitty because that is your teammate. The correct response is, we as a group have a lot of things we need to fix.
Is he a defenseman?
I don't know.
I hope he's a defenseman because I'd be like, okay, well, it's your job to also help.
Let me look him
Honestly,
up,
it's everybody's job, but the Senators are kind of burning themselves to the ground.
I mean, they just suck, you know?
Do you have the Olmark's interview on your...
He's so irrelevant that it doesn't even come up when you type in his name. I have to go to the team to go to the
Sanderson.
roster.
I thought you were talking about Olmark. I was like, I think he's pretty relevant
No,
these days.
Olmark is... He is a defenseman! Your job is to help!
Get in front of the net, then!
Block or something!
What? You don't got that dog in you?
I mean, it wasn't Olmark because he's on his leave of absence still. It was James Raymer.
I was saying, do you have Olmark's interview on your notes list? Because let's talk about it.
I've got a couple more things I want to talk about before we talk about that because we're going to talk about that for a while. Well, sure. What the hell?
The interview. I was like, sins. Let's talk about all sins.
Well, that would make sense.
Senators.
And I've got like 4 or 5 other teams in here.
We should maybe create a shared note so I can organize the notes in a way that... Okay.
No, this is my segment. This is how I do it.
Fair.
If you can't handle it, then just skip to the meat of the episode. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't have a ton to talk about.
I go in order of what I see things throughout the week, which I normally look. So it doesn't look organized, but it is to me.
All I'm going to say about Olmark's interview is... Oh, what do I want to say? Basically, he did an interview. First of all, I do want to call out. You can open that if you want. I do want to call out. I think that the Senators' PR people suck.
They have fumbled this whole thing so bad.
nobody outside of the Ottawa area was ever even talking about the rumors that started. Nobody was talking about that, and now they're having to do multiple interviews. Stop doing interviews talking about it. If nothing happened, stop talking about it, because the more you talk about it, the worse it looks. But all this being said, Olmark did an interview, and it was very sad. He basically was like, I don't know where this stuff came from. That's not at all why I stepped back. And we ask, like, anytime a player steps back, we're also humans. We ask that you just let us go through what we're going through. And that just, like, is never the case. People the next day, rumors were starting and all that stuff. But it was sad, because he was like, yeah, I am messed up and I need help, and that's why I took a step back.
Well, yeah, he was having panic attacks before games.
Fair.
But the thing is, that rumor, there are so many rumors.
Yes.
All the time there are the crazy rumors. It comes with the persona of being in the public life.
I mean, I myself have heard an insane rumor about Quinn Hughes, but
shout out the keg, if you know, you know.
Keg!
The thing is, all of these rumors, they're always wild. The best thing to do is do nothing, and it would have died down just like every other rumor does. Because the journalists are only going to, I mean, in Hawker specific. Hawker! In hockey! Specifically, the reporters normally only ask about the game, because it's not a sport where they're getting into home lives, personal lives, anything.
It's not
unless
Formula
they're
1.
authorized to.
Yeah.
So we didn't need to speak on this ever. The GM statement, was it the GM or the owner? I can't remember, and it doesn't matter. That statement, that's fine. You felt like you needed to comment on it, that there wasn't a systemic problem in your locker room and that your star goalie wasn't being ostracized by the team. I can understand that to a degree. I don't think you should have said anything.
No.
But I think that's where it should have ended. I don't think anything else should have been said about it, and it would have died down. It's been weeks.
And
he's
still talking
Olmark's
about
having
it.
to give an interview talking about how he doesn't want his kids to have to know about this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, knock it off. I love the rumor as much as the next girl, and it was wild. And I did not think that was based in reality. But
now I'm like, what are you hiding?
Well, when you feel the need to clarify all the time, it lends, whether you mean it to or not, it just lends credibility. Because why do you feel like you need to speak on it?
Yep.
That's all I want to say about that.
I agree.
I hate it for him. I was talking with Emma about it. I was like, I hate it for the WAGs and for the kids. Because the players, that is what you sign up for, whether you realize it or not, when you choose to be in the public life.
Yeah.
But for them all to get dragged into this it is crazy, and it's very disrespectful.
One of the things that always like confused me, and it was because we came from Formula 1 where their personal lives are so on display. And everything, so when we became hockey everything is known.
We know if they're going to play paddle with each other.
We know way too much, but that's part of the media of the sport. That's just like how that has always been. And then coming into hockey, and I was like, why do we not know if they have girlfriends or wives or not? Like, why are they so private about it? That's why.
I mean, I understand that hockey made that switch because they initially wanted to draw in more female not hockey. Formula 1 made that switch because they wanted to draw in more young people and then females.
But even like the Mick Schumacher of it all too. Like we
know Formula 1 believes in
they have
orchestrated transparency. It is never true transparency because organizations are ugly, and if we knew everything about how they ran and every bad thing they ever did, it would ruin the sport. So we are given a very orchestrated, caramelized transparency version of what happens. And I love it.
Yeah.
You know who else I love?
Who? Sorry.
Jonathan Taves. He played his first, this is his first season back with the Jets, since we didn't think he was ever going to be able to play again. And so he went to Chicago and played with the Jets for the first time since he was a Blackhawks. And he got a 3.5-minute standing ovation, to the point he came back out and was like, all right, like, let's play. It was so beautiful. And he hit his 900th career point. he got his 900th career point versus the Wild this week. He's been having a great week.
Love that, actually.
A beautiful one. Patrick Kane, of course, was asked about it before the Jets played the Blackhawks, and was like, yeah, I got like a pretty big, this is me paraphrasing, he got a pretty big warm reception as well, but he was hoping that Jonathan got an even bigger one because, you know, that's his guy.
Oh.
I never, to quote Tom Dangs, I miss Chicago like a motherfucker. I
saw that message pop up the other day, and I was like,
I think he said I miss Chicago so bad, but my version.
I'm pretty sure he said that on 2 separate occasions recently.
Yeah. That's my
I miss
Blackhawks
Chicago
fan.
so much.
Yeah.
Did you see? While we're talking about Tom Diggs, all I'm gonna say is, I love your chirps of people.
Yeah, his chirps are really good. This guy was homeschooled.
That's the exact one I was just reading.
No, Tom Diggs is so funny.
He's so funny.
I wish he would do so well in the Discord if he ever felt
like he also
wanted
said
to join.
Missing Chicago extra this year. Yeah, when are you going to join our Discord, Tom? It's whatever.
It's no pressure.
No pressure. I've just sent you the link.
Oh my God, Abby.
He asked for it.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Okay, did you see the Jacob Trouba pettiness with the Rangers this week?
No.
It's so funny because I love Jacob Trouba. So, you know.
I thought you were stopping at that. I was like,
that's it.
Okay.
That's a statement. I love him. Your Honor, I love him. So, you know, the Rangers just screwed him over so disrespectfully. What was it? Not last year. 2 years ago. 2 Bake Fest ago. It was 2 Bake Fest ago, yes. And so when they came to Anaheim to play, Jacob's been having a great season so far. So when they came to play the Ducks at home this week, he was blasting circus music, calling them clowns when the Rangers media was stuck outside their locker room waiting to do media with them, blasting it at them.
I love hockey.
Oh man, I love a petty man like that. Well deserved. Get them. You know who else got?
I am trying so hard to follow your stream of thought.
The way I tee myself up for my next one without even meaning to.
No, it's just
who needs a tee up?
Ew.
Yeah, I have ADHD. Luke Hughes. He hurt his shoulder again.
Oh my God.
Again.
Yes.
And he is on long-term IR. But he's not going to have surgery. He elected not to have surgery. He's just going to rehab it this time. This is his 3rd shoulder injury.
Do we think that our father is the living version of a Luke Hughes voodoo doll because his shoulder's messed up? Maybe the same thing happened to Luke.
No, I think he's got a bulging disc. I'm not allowed to make that authorization though, but the MRI will tell us what's going on with our dad. Yeah. Did you see? This is so cute. I hope you saw this. I'm almost done. Did you see at the Canucks Capitals game? You know, they had Kip from He had a Rivalries there. Did you see he had on his Canucks? Was it Canucks? Was it Capitals? He had on his Pride jersey.
It was Canucks.
And then he pulled it off and he had on a Scott Hunter jersey. And he did the little this thing. And it was like the actual Scott Hunter one. With the C on it and everything. I freaking love that. It was amazing. The only other thing I have, I know we're going to talk about empty netters, so the only other note I have is that the Golden Eyes set a PWHL record for the 2 fastest goals scored by a team. They scored
I love them so much.
11 seconds apart.
I love them so much. I wish that they were better.
I love to see them thrive.
But yeah, me too. We are going to talk about empty netters. I've got a couple extra notes, though, that I want to talk about. Did you see, I sent it to you. Speaking of Blackhawks, Alexander Nikishin for the Canes, they played. Did you see him, shrug off a fight and then finally drop his gloves? He got, 3 punches in, the guy went down.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Aura, yeah.
Yeah, who did he fight more, I think?
I don't know. I didn't write down a player name. But he's still in his rookie season, Nikishin is. We're not talking about him. But I still wanted to shout that out because I was like, period.
And facts.
And, yeah.
I'm pretty sure, didn't he, rock Matthew Tkachuk, too, when they played? No, because Matthew Tkachuk wasn't there. He rocked someone else.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
well, I'll circle back to this one. Nashville Predators, Ozzy Weisbot is back off of IR.
That is one of my favorite sweetie pies.
I adore him.
I adore him so much.
Yeah, I just want good things for that family. And then I have this, and I remember rolling over in the middle of the night and writing this down. Because, well, actually, I rolled over in the middle of the night, and there's this sweet human being that commented on our Spotify. She comments every once in a while on our Spotify. First of all, it says, "Can I admit something creepy?"
Yes.
It occurred to me, because there's no profile picture, and the name is Sawyer, and I know a Sawyer.
Against our will, we know a Sawyer.
And so I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like, that can't possibly be this Sawyer, right?
He is that type of crazy.
He is that type of crazy. And so I looked you up. And you are gorgeous, first of all. It's not that Sawyer, though. But yeah, you are gorgeous. I just thought I would let you know you're stunning, beautiful queen.
What did she want to tell us that was creepy?
I felt creepy being like, wait, let me go to Instagram.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought she
look up
sent a
this-
message
No,
that started with, "Can I tell you something creepy?"
No,
Like,
no.
Yes.
Can I tell you something creepy?
Timestamp
And
here.
I have a new insult that I'm going to start using for people in our comments.
Oh, God. Okay.
Let me set the scene for you. Trinity Rodman.
We don't really get that many people commenting poorly against us now.
No, but there's sometimes that we post stuff specifically related to the Filthy Five that we get people.
People have a lot of feelings about Carter Hart.
People do have a lot of feelings about Carter Hart.
Some of them are correct.
Yeah, some of them are correct. Some of them can fuck off and never mind. Let me set the scene for you. Trinity Rodman.
Yes.
AKA, well, first of all, she is a fantastic soccer player. She's one of the best soccer players in the U.S. League.
Her wag is Ben Shelton,
Her
who is an
wag is
up-and-coming
Ben
American.
Freaking Shelton.
He's a really good tennis player.
Yes.
He's actually the hope of America's next generation in tennis.
Him and Taylor Fritz.
Taylor Fritz is in his now-girl era.
And Coco Gauff.
Oh, my God. Legend.
Yes. Ugh.
Francis.
I still love Taylor Townsend. I know she's like getting towards the end of her career, but I don't care.
I don't care either.
Anywho, Trinity Rodman, there is this rule, and I went down a whole rabbit hole. I'll sum it up for you real quick. The U.S. League, they all have salary caps for teams. Trinity Rodman's contract was up. She was like, okay, well, I want to make this much money. They were like, we can't pay you this much money because of salary cap. She said, cool, I'm going to go to the European League then.
Period.
The U.S. League, and I do not remember the name of it, and I'm so sorry, created a rule that was like...
Please don't leave us.
I can't remember the name of the rule, but everybody refers to it as the Rodman rule, that basically allows team for high contributing players or something, they can pay above the pay gap. It's like a whole thing, basically to keep her in the U.S. League. Mm-hmm. And she did sign a new contract. She signed a 3-year deal, and she's now the highest paid women's soccer player in the world.
Period. Tell them
for the
what she
Washington
makes, though.
Spirit. Over $2 million. There's not like a...
Over $2 million a year is what the highest paid female soccer player makes. That is pathetic compared next to men.
Yeah, and that's including the European leagues, which have a lot of money in them.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, what do I know? Anyways, all this to say, I'm scrolling through, liking, giggling, reposting, all this stuff, and I see a comment. There's always one.
There is.
Because the post was like, she's now the highest paid. It didn't list numbers or anything. So I go to the comments because I also wanted to know how much she was making. And someone said, $24,000 a year, a Toyota Corolla, and a lifetime supply of Yoplait. And somebody responded, basically being like, she's not making shit. But somebody responded, everybody look, an insecure man.
That's so freaking funny.
And now I need to keep that in the back of my mind. But also, yeah, shout out Trinity Rodman.
I love her. And also, did you see that cute little TikTok that her and Ben did to celebrate her contract?
I adore them.
They're so cute. I saw that they did an interview. I don't know when it was, but I saw it like yesterday after going down the Trinity Rodman rabbit hole too. And they were asked, like, how did y'all get together? And Trinity slid into his DMs and was like, when are you going to come see me?
And he hopped on a plane.
Ben Shelton folded like a lawn chair and hopped on like the next flight. He came to see her immediately. And period.
Yeah, and that's just the power she holds.
I mean, it's Trinity Rodman.
Ugh. Anyways, let's talk about empty netters.
Okay.
Specifically some drama. Oh my goodness, my bumper looks so cute right now.
Hey.
I know.
Okay.
I'm aware.
He does look really cute though.
Yes. So the empty netters did a series watching Heated Rivalries, talking about their thoughts. They watched the finale live, all this stuff. And they gained a ton of new followers based off of it. It was like this whole thing. We were shouting them out. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it too.
It was just very genuine. It was so nice to watch straight white men enjoy something that traditionally they would hate.
Especially in the hockey world.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
they were eating it up.
Well, earlier this week, an article was published by Outsports.
Yeah.
And it basically said, we have received proof that they have been texting behind the scenes of all of this, talking negatively about the show, specifically Dan Powers, that one brother. Sean is innocent in all of this, and I stand by that. Mm-hmm. But Dan Powers has been messaging with friends, talking crap about the show behind closed doors, but then on the episodes, they're like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it said a couple quotes. I didn't include them, but like they didn't release the texts. So I was like, okay, I don't know how much I believe it if you don't release the text. If you've got texts, release them.
Also, they cited Reddit as one of
their sources. They cited Reddit as a source, which is crazy to me. Sometimes I do, but I'm not a professional.
Yeah, I mean, I do not do that for a living.
And I try to find articles that back it up. And I will say this is not confirmed because it was on Reddit. Anyways, the article is also like the person who exposed them was a friend. It was a whole thing. The Empty Netters then the next day released a 17-minute long episode titled Here Are the Texts. So I was like, okay, we're going to get some kind of clarification on this. And then they did release the text. I screenshotted it, but honestly, I think just go watch their video. It's short. Dan talked about, like, it was before they actually watched the show. All they were seeing was that it was just some, like, raunchy hockey romance.
Which is fair if you watch the trailer. Or that if you don't know the ancient text, which is
if you don't know the ancient text.
If you just walk into that looking at the trailer, or honestly, you just walk into that and watch the first 2 episodes. Yeah. It is just smut.
And he said he had watched, like, the first 10 minute of episode 1, and that was it. He had stopped there. And so the texts were like, this is just, he said, quote, like, blue hair Twitter. This is just targeted for blue hair Twitter. And some very condescending things about.
As Canadians, they should be ashamed of themselves.
They're Americans.
No, he said, like, as a Canadian show, like, you should be ashamed of how they were portraying hockey and all of that. And
yeah. He said in the video, in, like, the 10-minute or 17-minute thing, that he was jealous because he's tried to get, like, real authentic hockey drama shows because they're screenwriters. He's tried to get them.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I looked it up. I've never seen anything that they've screenwritten, and there's only, like, 2 things on there. But he was upset that, like, yet again, it's just another hockey smut show. Mm-hmm. And that when they watched the show, you could see, like, the first episode, they weren't really feeling it. But then they were, like, really got into it and really appreciated and loved the story of it all.
Episode 3, they were freaking hooked.
They were hooked. And he was wanting, like, a Friday Night Lights of hockey, his words, as opposed to, like, a hockey smut. And when they watched it, he put it in perspective and they changed or whatever. Now, watching or listening to the 17-minute video, I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, I get your perspective. I get you hadn't seen it. And from an outside, like, not having seen it, it does just look like a smutty, raunchy TV show about hockey.
Can I just say, I'm almost positive that how I described the book to you when I wanted you to read it before the show came out is like, it starts out and it's smut and you're thinking, whoa, what? Where did this come from? But then you watch them fall in love and it's just like a beautiful love story.
Yeah.
And that's...
And I get having that perspective from the outside and then watching it and changing it, because honestly, episode 1, I was like, where's the story? Where is it?
But that's also how the book starts, too.
It is true. I think that what a lot of people are still upset about now is then they released the text messages and there's the condescending words and phrases about like people who are a part of the LGBTQ plus community and all of that kind of stuff. What all did they say? Yeah, sure are making blue-haired Twitter happy. And then they're getting so many requests, blah, blah, blah.
Just crazy because I live in LA.
Well, they're getting so many requests to like talk about it was his whole thing. But yeah, the condescending behavior. Yeah, you live in LA. Anyways,
those are your people.
But I think that what people are still upset about, despite like having their perspective, is the terminologies that they use. Like it's got some underlying.
So I will say
hatred.
I also talked with Emma about this, and initially I was like, okay, I understand where they're coming from, and I am just keeping an eye on them because literally, I have not watched anything they have done before or after. I don't really listen to men podcasting because they already talk too much to me in my real life, and I don't want to hear what you have to say. There's a couple exceptions, and I just like, that's just how I am as a person. Like, I just don't, it's not my speed. But then the more I was thinking about it, the downplaying, first of all, it wasn't an apology.
There was not an apology at all.
It was an acknowledgement.
It was you didn't understand what I was saying is what it came across as to me.
Was it taken out of context? Yes, but there was no apology.
Nope.
Number 2, it was, I don't know what the proper word is off the top of my head, but the hyperbolic speak, I just speak so hyperbolically, and everyone who knows me knows that. The downplaying, I don't like that. The invalidation of his own words. Yeah. But we were also raised with parents that are very much like, your words have power. Like, you can't just be flinging words around, which is crazy because they had me as a kid. And that's like half of what I do.
It's just flinging words around.
So don't really like that. But then Randy, who I trust our Discord people. I take their word as Bible. Mm-hmm. Randy specifically, I take as Bible. Montana in the Discord summed up.
Montana freaking perfectly.
She summed up perfectly how I felt about it.
Yes.
And then Randy is either familiar with them or something, and apparently they have a history of making misogynistic comments, which I think you looked into.
He looked further into it. I actually have screenshots of it right now because.
They also they took the male approach
to the Carter.
They took the red pill approach to the Carter heart of it all, which I already haven't listened to them since that show recap, and I would never now because that is so lame, immature, and cowardly. You say that first of all, you are straight men, you are in relationships with women, you have dropped their names, that's fine. You cannot tell me that you would feel safe with that guy being Carter Hart, being around someone that you care about, specifically your partner.
They've apparently also made some like homophobic-esque comments prior. And so I think a lot of people are like, oh.
But then so they were like, we have gay friends. Like, we were asking our gay friends about whatever.
It's giving like underlying hatred. It's giving like.
I don't know if Heated Rivalries was like an evolving education experience for them. That's what I am hoping.
It's like I want to leave room for growth and change and people to realize that it's not just this like sexual thing. Like it is, people have real romantic relationships
and your words have
beautiful
power.
Love stories and stuff. Yeah, and like it does just they didn't apologize. There's some underlying hatred, whether they realize it or not, like in the words that they have previously used on their podcasts. Like, it almost feels to me as though they saw heated rivalries having this whole big moment and they kind of wanted to jump on the train.
Well, everyone did.
Yeah, I mean, we also were like, need that.
Girl, I read that book in a Raleigh hotel room after a Canes game. I was up until 2 a.m. I slept an hour and a half. Then we got up and took a flight back to Birmingham.
The way we all slept like hell that night. Anyways, it's I don't know how much we can give to it. I think that the article was written in a shitty way.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call out my friends like that. I would call out my friends to their face and be like, do you not understand what your behavior is looking like?
I would not betray the trust that comes with a friendship like that.
No. The article was poorly written. Sources were poorly established.
Dan's reply didn't do what I think.
They didn't respond. They did not respond in a good way to it either.
They should have just let Sean talk because Sean had the best to say about that. Mm-hmm. And of course,
once again, just let Sean speak.
Sean's superior. But that's all we're going to say.
Yeah.
I will be passively paying attention to them moving forward just to see.
I agree.
I'm leaving room for growth.
Yeah.
Improve, do better. Your past is not doing you any favors, but that doesn't mean that your future can't look better.
True. Speaking of futures, let's talk about the future of the NHL.
I would love to.
Let's talk about some rookies now that we've been talking for 37 minutes.
I mean, we knew we had a lot to talk about. Yeah, I mean, between the empty netters, I could really yap about that for longer, but I feel like we've gotten our point across.
I agree. Yeah.
Only cowards don't like gay romance shows.
And just know that we're not performative allies. We genuinely care about you. So, but I think that the people that listen to us know that.
Yeah, to quote Kate, I only only listen to one hockey podcast, and they would never do me like that. And you're right.
You're right. We would never. We love y'all.
Also, let me know what Blondie recipe you ended up using for those cookies because I would love to have it.
Are they gluten-free?
No, but I know how to turn everything gluten-free.
You're right. She said, bibbity bobbity freaking boo.
I got some banger pumpkin snickerdoodles and some pretty good.
So good.
I got some good chocolate chip cookies and that's it. Now rookies. Let's talk about some sweet little children.
Yeah, real quick. We're going to talk about my top 5 rookies, but also like kind of the overarching top 5 rookies in the league that are most likely to win the cup. Okay. I do want to do some honorable mentions. Pavel Regina, he plays for the San Jose Sharks. Just kind of looked over because there's some other big names for the Sharks. What just happened?
I picked this up and I was like...
I just looked at your face and you're having a panic. He is one of 3 NHL rookies that has been named to their Olympic roster of their country.
Good for them.
Yeah, it's Slovakia. So... there's not too many NHL players from Slovakia, but it's still impressive as a rookie in the NHL.
My God, yeah.
Yeah. And then another one that's been named to their Olympic roster that also happens to be Slovakian, Dalibor Dvorsky, plays for the Blues.
Okay.
So I just want to shout them out because that's very impressive as a rookie.
Go, rookies, go.
There is one more. We'll talk about him. Don't worry. We're gonna talk about him here.
Did you hear the Habs announcers say that, well, if I was choosing Team USA, which of course I'm not, I would have chosen those 2 guys right there. They'd both be on my team.
Of course. We didn't talk about the Macklin Celebrini elbow to the face.
Oh,
it doesn't matter. It's just a hockey breakup.
Look, long story short, Will Smith hockey and Gabe, what is it, Peralt?
I love that we have to refer to him as Will Smith hockey.
They used to be what Will Mack is today. They got separated when they got drafted. Obviously, now we have Will Mack, and he's playing with the Rangers now. They went Will Smith hockey, and Gabe went to dinner, I think, before they played, maybe after. They went to dinner last night. Allegedly. But during the game, Gabe elbowed Macklin to the face in the 3rd period.
Like, intentionally.
And then Macklin freaking bodied another Rangers player. And the commentators, the professionals. Are we not going to get copyrighted for that?
Girl, we get copyrighted every episode.
Do we?
Yeah, but we don't make any money, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I don't know how copyright works.
Listen to the commentators, and yes, this leads into an edit, but I wanted to save it for the commentators of it all.
He definitely throws that up on purpose. After that, can Perot and Will Smith still be friends? I don't think by the code, know that he can't. It has to. They'll have an official breakup after.
Purple rain, purple rain. Okay. Anywho, back to rookies. Now's a good time, before we get into it, to pause and say what qualifies you to still be a rookie in the NHL.
It's in the eye of the beholder, like goalie interference, you know?
So let me read what's on the NHL website, and then I'll explain it in a easier to digest. To be considered a rookie, a player must not have played more than 25 NHL games in any preceding seasons, nor in 6 or more NHL games in each of the 2 of any preceding seasons. Any player at least 26 years of age by September 15th of that season is not considered a rookie, which is a lot and nothing at the same time.
That's disrespectful to have that be
Why
their
is that how they
definition.
phrased that?
That's crazy.
Here's the Spark Notes versions. Rookies for dummies, if you will. You have to be under 26 by September of the season, which is before. So, like, you have to be 26 before that season begins.
Sucks for Libras.
Yeah, I know. You cannot have played 25 games in a previous season. If you hit that 25 mark, you're no longer considered a rookie. Okay. If you've played a couple games in multiple seasons, so like there's one guy that we're going to talk about who has played games in 3 seasons, but they only amounted to 4 games total. So he is still considered a rookie because he didn't reach 6 games.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Your explanation, not theirs.
Their explanation, I had to read like 80 times while doing these notes. So our first rookie, he's not going to win the Calder. And that's okay. But if I didn't talk about him, Lauren would be upset. So we're going to talk about Ryan Leonard.
My picks never win the Calder. Ryan Leonard is my child. And he is just hanging out with his fun uncles at the Capitals, learning how to not be a piece of shit person, but also be scary on ice.
Yeah, and he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, so Ryan Leonard is 21 years old. He was drafted 8th overall in 2023 by the Washington Capitals.
He does look older than 21.
Yeah, he's like 23-ish.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
It's the professional athlete in him. It is your birth week.
Sorry. I'm older than 21. Can't confirm.
Yeah.
He's a right wing. So, is that what you just said?
No.
I was like, did you crawl inside my brain?
No.
He is currently, the Athletic keeps a ranking of who they think will win the cup. He is tied for 5th on the Atlantic's rookie ranking. I put him as an honorable mention.
Thank you.
Yeah. Of course, he's American. He spent 2 seasons with the U.S. National Team Development Program.
He did get developed.
And then he went to Boston College, of course.
Yes, he did.
For 2 more seasons, and then he made his NHL debut in the March of 2025.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that video of him in the bar with Ovi.
He
looked so confused. And Ovi's just like vibing with the music.
That tracks.
Bands make her dance. Bands make her dance. I know he's tired of that song.
Yeah. While he was with the national team, he played in 2 under-18 World Championships, winning gold and silver. Mm-hmm. He also has 2 gold medals for World Juniors with Team USA and was named tournament MVP during the 2025 World Juniors tournament.
Yeah, he's good.
And then he made his NHL debut, played 9 games last season, so he's still a rookie because he didn't play more than 25.
Didn't he go to playoffs with them too? I think he played in playoffs.
It's based off of regular season, though. So he played 9 regular season games and I think 6 playoff games. But, like, they cut it off at regular.
I mean, that's fair.
Which, yeah, playoffs is a different beast of its own.
Freaking understatement.
Yeah. He is ranked 4th in rookies in points with 29, despite having played...
29?
29?
Sorry.
Despite having played 6 less games, at least, than everybody ranked above him has played at least 6 games more than him, and he's still 4th place.
Good for him. I'll take it. That's the type of stat that they throw out on the big screens.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's my
Like
bad.
last night they compared, or we watched it last night, but I think it was from a night before or sometime this week. They had Quinn Hughes and Lane Hudson stats, and it was a comparison of them in their first 133 games. I was like, what the?
What an interesting number.
The NHL is going to NHL.
They are going to NHL. And he was only out for those 6 games because of an injury. He's back. Don't worry.
He's back.
Fun fact, he's low-key a Nepo baby. Kind of.
Of course.
Kind of.
It's expensive to be in hockey.
Yeah, it is. His older brother, who's 27, John Leonard, played in and out of the NHL for, 4 seasons? Yeah. He played 2 seasons with the Sharks. That's where he played the most games, 58 games.
You can't be a Nepo baby if it's your sibling.
I know. I just like calling people Nepo babies.
That's fair.
Yeah. He played 1 season with the Predators and 1 season with the Arizona Coyotes.
Wow, that's a friggin' callback.
Isn't that a callback? And that's Ryan Leonard. We've got ourselves a goalie who is making a good push for Calder.
Is it Dustin Wolf?
No. We watched him play last night. And I said, pay attention to that goalie. We're going to be talking about him tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me! I give up.
Let me reenact this from last night, too. You're me. I'm you. Tell me to pay attention to that goalie.
Pay attention to that goalie.
What?
I'm working on homework.
No, she was looking through crime scene photos.
That was on a study break.
Jesper Wallstedt. I think it's actually Jesper.
Fuck, I would have guessed that. Wonderwall, the Wall of St.
Wonderwall.
Paul.
Yeah. He is the goaltender for the Minnesota Wild. He's 23 years old, actually.
God, the way he plays, I didn't realize he was a rookie.
I know. Well, goaltenders
And he's in his 20s.
He's 23. Goaltenders normally hit their prime around 28, 29, 30s.
Me too.
Early 30s. Like, that is where they hit their prime because you calm down, you get steady.
You chill.
You chill out, and you can think clearly. Their brains are fully developed. Frontal lobes, well,
Frontal lobe should be fully
Should be.
developed by 27.
they should be, that's for sure. He was drafted 20th overall in 2021 by the Wild, and he was signed to a 3-year deal in May of 2022. This is when we circle back, and I'm like, wait, is he actually still a rookie then?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made his debut January 2024, but he only played 3 games that season.
Yeah, they had freaking Marc-Andre Fleury.
I know.
That man he was looking at the ice, but he was not touching it.
Yeah, and then last season he only played 2 games, total of 5. He's still a rookie.
And he got to watch and learn from Marc-Andre
From
Fleury.
That's insane, actually. Yeah. When he made his debut, he was 21, and he was actually the youngest Wild goalie ever.
Yeah, that's tracking for him.
And
he's been coached by Fleury.
He's also the 3rd of the rookies of this group to be named to the Olympic roster for Team Sweden. So, yeah, he recorded a shutout in just his 2nd NHL game too. First of all, it's crazy to me because he's 23. He's younger than me.
It'd be like that.
He's a professional athlete.
You're at that age where they're all gonna start being younger than you.
I know, like, one of these guys is 18. The helly. This is how The Atlantic described him. The 23-year-old Swede never overcommits to a singular play because of how well he controls his edges, which ensures he stays in an excellent position to stop 2nd and 3rd chance opportunities.
Maybe he can go help that Netflix show that's called Finding Her Edge, since he's so good at
Lauren wants to hate watch that, but I don't think I can.
I don't think I can hate watch that either. Every time I try and watch the little teaser, I'm like, this is the worst acting I've seen in so long.
Now, personally, if I were to put a rookie goaltender in the top 5, it would be Brandon Bussey with the Canes, who
he is that guy too.
Yeah, he holds the record for the most wins in a goalie's first 22 NHL starts.
He's really good.
He has had multiple shutouts.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say his first game was a shutout. But don't hold me to that. Also, his girlfriend is adorable, and she's blonde. But I want to say
That's
she's
fine.
a special ed teacher.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of, he's got a brother
We
who
love
is
to see good
severely autistic, and he's the one that's like, I credit a lot of my ability to stay calm and like well composed, which I guess is the same thing as calm, to him. Like, we're so close, and I obviously had to like step up as a kid and help him.
Calm and well composed are not the same as each other, because calm is internal, well composed is external. So I stand by your words.
Okay, slay. Anyways, that's my rookie goaltender, personally. But hey, what do I know?
There's room in my heart for both of them.
There's room in my heart for both of them. But
I'm just saying, like, Bussy, that's a fun nickname, but the Wall of St. Paul goes so hard.
Bussy is his government name.
I know, but it's so good you don't even
The Wall of
need
St. Paul does go hard.
the slow-mo videos that they do of him. I'm like,
But, yeah, and also...
I'm
The
so excited to
Wilders
watch
are
the
so
two
good.
of them. I'm so excited to watch the two of them. Yeah, they're still so good. Well, they've lost the last couple games, but most of their stars are freaking hurt. It's like Brock Faber and Quinn out here just...
And Kirill.
And Kirill, of course. I love Kirill.
Put
I
some
want to know
respect-
more about him.
I'm scared to learn more about him.
He seems like a little angel.
Yeah. Speaking of little angels, Olivier Kapanen, number 91, Montreal Canadiens. Also listed as an honorable mention. He's not going to win it, I don't think.
Olivia is his name?
Olivier.
Olivier.
Yeah. I want to say he's a Montreal guy. Like, he's from there.
He's got a Quebecois sounding name.
Quebecois. I just love saying that word. Okay, the athletic... the athletic.
You clearly just saw what time it is, didn't you?
No, I saw a notification. Now I'm looking at what time it is. Okay, so here's about Kapanen. He's 22 years old. He was drafted in 2021 in the second round. A center. Obviously, the Habs have a bit of a problem with their centers getting injured. I'm looking at you, Kirby Duck.
I'm not looking at you,
Patrick
Nick Suzuki.
Watt. Not Nick Suzuki.
Nick Suzuki is my
Not
center.
him at all. So he kind of came in to help fill for the long-term IR, long-standing guy.
Yeah, they need one on standby.
Yeah.
One minimum.
Yeah, they do. That is for sure. There's also a lot of hype around Demidov, understandably, and deserved. So Kapanen kind of gets lost in a bunch of the chatter, especially around the Habs. But he's having a very good season. And, oh my gosh, he was also named to an Olympic roster.
Which one?
Team Finland.
Yes. Score.
So he's not Quebecois.
No.
He is Finnish. Yeah.
Happiest
Which makes
people
us with
on earth.
Kapanen. Kapanen is definitely Finnish name.
And you know what? We should have known that.
And we should have known that, specifically because of this that I'm going to read of big Finnish people. Yeah, he played for Team Finland in the World Juniors in 2024, leading not even World Juniors, just straight up World Championship.
Nope.
Leading the team with 6 goals. Unfortunately, they placed 8th, so it wasn't enough. And he made his debut in the NHL last season. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. He played 18 games in the regular season, and he is ranked currently first in goals of rookies.
Really?
Yeah, but he's 5th in points.
There it is.
Yes. His first NHL goal was a shorthanded breakaway on the Leafs, which I just think is iconic.
Do you remember asking me last night?
Yes, because I have a quote. I asked Lauren last night, if you were an NHL rookie, what would be your dream first goal situation? Because I would love, personally, a shorthanded breakaway on, like, the Panthers or something. But she said, quote, "Bro, I don't give a fuck about scoring a goal. I just want to hit a Kachuk." She said, "I want to be an enforcer."
I do. I want to be a defensive defenseman.
Yeah. And Kapanen has been playing back and forth on first and second line pretty consistently this season. Most of the time he is on the second line with Demidov and Slafkovsky.
Bro, he is gonna make one of our long-term IR kings unemployed.
Probably Kirby Doc.
It's gonna be Kirby Doc, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss him when he's gone.
I'm gonna miss...
I'm trying
You're
to do
gonna
the
miss
Brock
us.
Bozier the Brock Besser.
Besser.
The Brock Besser mentality where, like, I just remind myself that it's happening so it won't hurt.
Every
and
time
then
I
maybe
see
they'll
him.
pull a Uno reverse and be like, we're keeping him.
And I'll be like, yay!
Did you see that
No,
they
he's gonna
traded
get traded.
Kiefer Sherwood to the Sharks?
I did see that they traded Kiefer Sherwood. Goodbye, goodbye.
I haven't seen him play with
goodbye.
them yet, though.
No, me neither. So Kapanen also comes from a big hockey family. Some names that you might recognize. Well, really just one. Kasperi Kapanen.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's his cousin.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he is in his 12th season of the NHL. He's played with the Leafs, the Penguins, the Blues, and he's currently with the Oilers. He also has an uncle, Sammy Kapanen, who played 12 seasons in the NHL
God.
for the Whalers, who then became the Canes,
I love them.
and the Flyers. And then there's like 3 other relatives that have played professional hockey at a high level in Sweden.
God, it's a freaking lifestyle.
Finland.
Because they are
and
not
Sweden.
Swedish, they're Finnish.
Speaking of finishing, here's your top 2. Here's your top 2. My number 1 pick, Ivan Demidov.
Okay.
I know everybody's shocked. Wow, the crowd goes mid.
The crowd says, yeah.
I remember when Rachel said that to me for the first time in a text message, and I said, I'm going to start using that.
God, Rachel is so funny.
She's so funny. It's kind of crazy to me that Demi's still a rookie. 'Cause do you remember his first game?
Yes.
I remember it so vividly. He came out, first shift had an assist.
Yeah.
Second shift, I want to say it was second shift, had a goal.
I want to say it was second shift, too.
The crowd was insane. Even up until like a couple months ago. Anytime he was on the ice, the crowd went insane.
Montreal said, give me that birth certificate. I'm going to sign that right now. I'm your daddy. Come here.
I'm your daddy. He is 20 years old. He was drafted 5th overall by the Canadiens in 2024. Now, first pick was Macklin Celebrini.
Yeah, that tracks.
It was projected to be Demidov the whole time. But then Russia did its big one and invaded Ukraine. And Demidov dropped in the standings. So he was drafted 5th, but still.
I think that just sucks so much for the players. Like, it is bullshit to me that the Russians don't get to have their own team. Can't they just be like the unnamed ones or something? There's got to be like a void category.
The last
Because they're
Olympics,
so freaking stacked.
the last Olympics, wasn't there like a refugee team?
There was.
Yeah.
I don't know the status of what they're doing because the freaking U.S. politics and updates has been keeping me
busy.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah. So
It's bad.
Demi's a right wing. I've also seen him take face-offs. Not very
I
successful,
know that I have seen him take
Yeah.
face-offs too.
but he's listed as a right wing.
Well, Kirby and Caden were still injured when he came last season too. So it's basically just
Goalie
Nick.
was back.
Was he? He came back late, like right before playoffs.
Yeah, he
Which
came
I guess
in.
does make sense. Anyways,
When did he get his start?
we don't have
I
time
didn't
for
put
this.
it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he has a 5 points lead over all of the other rookies and
tracks.
points. Yeah. He's also just very fun. He's always smiling, I feel like, on ice, too. He's always having a blast.
I love him and Lane Hudson.
Yes, and he was Rookie of the Month in December 2025.
Those are my two little fair children right there.
Yeah. He's currently on track for a 69-point season, which is insane.
Insane for a
In
rookie
case you're
season.
wondering what's the most productive season a rookie has happened, it's Teemu Selanne with 132 points. I looked it up. That's like kind of unheard of. I mean, Crosby had a pretty productive one, and so did Ovi, but hey, what do I know? Lore drop! Sloth got into a car accident a couple months ago, going to a game.
I did not know this.
Oh, yeah, his car got totaled. Demidov's been his Uber driver.
Oh,
They just like ride together to games, which I
That
think is
tracks.
so sweet.
they are really sweet.
Yes. And this is a quote the Atlantic used on him, and I like. Demidov has made his line mates better all year and is emerging as one of the game's brightest young stars. It feels inevitable that he becomes one of the league's top wingers as well.
He's gonna be a captain.
He's going to be incredible. And then the most likely winner, and who's I firmly believe he will win it, Matthew Schaefer.
That's my pick.
Yeah, that's pretty much everybody's pick. You can't not love Matthew Schaefer.
Try.
Drafted first overall in the 2025 draft by the Islanders. I remember where I was sobbing. I still remember the voice memo I sent you.
I remember the voice memo you sent me too.
Ugly crying. He's a defenseman. He is, okay.
He's a certified good boy.
He is. A lot of the times, the first overall pick kind of
It's a curse.
flames out in their rookie season. We saw it with Jack Hughes, who was... I mean, Macklin Celebrini kind of popped the frick off.
He was on a shit team.
He was on a shit team, though. Like,
He
it's
did
not
good.
very good. Or it's normally a curse. Not for Matthew Shaver. He's been having an incredible season. We talked about him a lot in the draft thing, too. If you want more information on him as a human being and his history, go listen to our draft episode. You'll get to hear the voice memo of me sobbing. But he's living...
kind of like a Percy Jackson kid, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's not meant to have two living parents because every freaking time his mom died when he was young, then his billet.
Billet?
No.
It's either one.
Emma told me that the correct pronunciation in Vancouver is billet, so I'm going to go with billet. His
going
billet
billet.
mom died too, and he thankfully has been taken in by the Martins.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Matt
He's had a lot of tragedy. That's...
Tragedy.
He has had so much tragedy, and he just seems...
It's true.
I mean, he seems pretty well evolved.
Which is crazy to me.
And he seems like
I'm like, how
optimist.
are you okay? How are you okay?
I don't know.
The Martins, Matt Martin and his family have taken him in. He's living with them. It's just very sweet. Did you see him being like, no, Miss Martin does my laundry?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
He was definitely drafted. And this is what I was so scared about. They very much pinned him as the savior of the Islanders franchise and the future of the franchise. And I was like, God, you're putting so much pressure on this kid that has been through hell in the past 2 years.
I just want him to be happy.
I just want him to be happy.
And he is right now. He's
Luckily-
thriving.
Luckily, he is looking like the future of the franchise.
He is definitely the future of the Islanders.
Yes, he is the #1 Islanders defenseman, which is not a normal thing for an 18-year-old. Unless your name is Quinn Hughes or Kel McCarr, it's not a normal thing. He's the first rookie defenseman in goals and points. He's also 4th out of all defensemen across the league in goals, just like all of them, just over all of them.
So when you mean across the board, do you mean all of them, or
I just mean all of them.
is that like one
And
conference?
Speaking of just like all of them, just across the board, he is in the top 15 of defensemen in points. So he's pretty.
That's really good for a rookie.
Yes, he is compared a lot to Quinn Hughes and Kel McCarr in his mobility and his puck movement, but also at the fact that his defensiveness doesn't suffer because of his offensiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, if he's a good, that does make him a Kel McCarr.
Yeah.
Good offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
I just want the world for him.
I just want him to be happy.
That little nugget has been through things that I wouldn't wish. Well, I would wish a lot of evil on my worst enemies that I wouldn't wish on any young child to have to go through.
No.
I don't know how he is doing as well as he appears to be, but
Yeah,
period.
I love the way that
I think the Martins.
Long Island has just like welcomed him. Just the city. I remember his first or second game, he was like, yeah, everybody's so happy to see me.
I just think that it is a best case scenario. Like the way that they lift him up and the team supports him, the way that they found him a really good foster family is not the right word. Host family.
Yeah,
Host family.
It's like Belay,
to live with. And they put him in the freaking family Christmas card.
Yeah.
Like that, they created such a nurturing environment for him to be raised into as a professional.
I just know that
and
his family feels so much better knowing that the Martins are there.
If that was my son, I would feel so safe with him being there.
Yes, absolutely.
And you
It's
know
very
what?
sweet. I also think it
Don't
helps,
ever fumble him.
Don't. I also think it really helps that he went to a team that was not expected to do. There were no expectations. There were no expectations. There were no expectations of the Islanders to be good. And it helped him not have like all this pressure. Like Jack Hughes.
Yeah. I mean, the city hasn't
That was a
turned
terrible
against
rookie
him.
season.
Yeah. I really appreciate the way that they, as a city and as a team and as an organization, have taken him in. That's what I
agree.
want to see.
Yes.
They said what the Sharks did. We're gonna copy paste that because Macklin's thriving.
Yeah.
That's all for now. We've yapped for way too long. How long have we been yapping?
An hour and 5 minutes.
That's really not bad for us.
We've been going an hour and 15 pretty
40
consistently.
minutes of that is just our recaps from
But there
the
was
week.
a lot. There was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on. There's been so much going on the last couple of weeks.
Speaking of a lot going on, I got a lot to do today.
Do you know what we're going to talk about next week?
Yes. Next week is February. We're going to be doing Black History Month.
Yay.
So next week we're going to be talking about Art Williams. I believe that's his name. Let me double check. Everybody say hello, Cooper.
Hi, Coopy.
Yeah, we're going to be focusing on influential Black hockey players all throughout the month of February.
Love to see it. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see you next week. Until then,
Toodaloo. Bye.
boy. Au revoir.